For the price this thing's going for on discounters, this is a solid darker scent for either starting up your collection or just a piece for somebody that has a lot of fragrances that you can just throw on and not think about it. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to another first impression on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the house of Fendi, and as you know or may not know, Fendi, when I first started my fragrance journey, they were out of the game. They were out of the game for a while. They decided to do a little bit of a comeback, and obviously something went wrong because they are discontinuing these fragrances like crazy. So I snatched them up because they're fairly cheap. They're around $20 or $30 American on discounters right now. This the Fendi brand. I snatched up the original the Fendi put on. Felt it was actually pretty decent for the price. So now I snatched up the Fendi Assoluto. So this is what this one is. 2014 released. So first and foremost, before I get into the first impression, I want to thank my partner FragranceX.com for this fragrance. They are just as cheap as any other discounter for this lineup. They do have this one, the original, and I believe there's an aqua too, so there's 3 of them on there. You can get this scent for ridiculously cheap. Use my code ROBES08 and you get an extra 15% off on top of that. So really good deal for these Fendis because again, they're discontinued, and once they're gone, they're gone. That's basically what that means. So definitely, if you're interested in these, just like I was interested, but they, you know, they're rock bottom now as far as pricing. It's only just going to go up now. So I grabbed this one. So Assoluto, very, very interested. I think it's a darker version of the original, so that can't be wrong. So let's delve into it. I got the dry down right now. I'm wearing this right now, and I'm going to put this on my hand for the introduction and give you guys my first impression on my channel on Assoluto. And again, there's going to be a fragrance review on this in the next few months on my channel. So let's delve into it. The opening of this fragrance is decent, and that's the thing, man. These things for 20, 30 bucks US, decent. So the opening of Assoluto gives me a dark and interesting scent that gives me different takes on some of the popular notes that are out there right now in the men's game, like tonka bean, oud, and even cardamom. So it has all of that, and it is built fairly well. The oud in this fragrance is, for my first impression, here's your typical designer oud, giving the scent more of a woody aspect than anything. It's not very, it's fairly light, to be honest. It won't blow you away, but it's there, and it's actually not too bad, again, giving the price. Also, there's a good amount of tonka in this fragrance. It has that sweetness to the fragrance, and that's from the tonka. There's a peppery presence in here, which I always like. I always love when black pepper or any type of pepper kind of sneaks into a fragrance. I'm not a huge fan of it being front and center. It has to be well done. Here, it's really a really good mesh with the, of course, oud, tonka bean, cardamom. And of course, it's got that sweetness to the fragrance that goes very well with the pepper. More into the dry down, it shows more of that smoothness from the cardamom. Tonka also kind of gives some smoothness. There's some Apopanax in here too. There's a light sprinkle of vetiver and patchouli, but really your main focus is, of course, the tonka, cardamom, and the oud, which is 3 major really popular notes right now. If you put Ambrox in here, you'd get a winner. But yeah, very well constructed. Like the dry down's nice, and I really like this opening. So really good. Again, if you own a lot of fragrances, you know, it is going to remind you of a lot of fragrances because it's utilizing very popular notes in our game. So overall, for the price that I got this can be your first dive into a darker designer scent. Maybe you have a whole bunch of citrus-based fragrances and you kind of want to go into something a little more modern or something that's popular these days. This is a good one. It takes so many familiar notes from a lot of popular fragrances that may be a little more expensive, and you can kind of dip your toe into it a little bit and kind of grab this one for really, really cheap. Well blended, from what I'm telling. You won't get the best quality of each note that I named off on this fragrance, but it's a great starter in my honest opinion. It's as honest as I can be, you know. Anybody that owns at least 1 or 2 tonka bean fragrances, cardamom-based fragrances, you know, La Nuit de l'Homme, or something that is very popular and a little more expensive than, of course, the $20, $30 that you get this for, then obviously this may collect dust. I'll be honest. But yeah, a good fragrance. The Fendi Assoluto, again, 2 for 2 for Fendi as far as cheapies go. Highly recommended for me. I like it. It's doing well for this first impression. So again, as usual, if you have smelt this fragrance or any of this line, again, the Aqua. Anybody that smelt the blue one, because that's the one I don't have. I was kind of thinking of just passing on it, but maybe I should just finish up the trifecta while it's still probably 20, 30 bucks on Fragrance X. Might as well maybe snatch it up for this summer. You guys let me know down below in the comments if you have smelt this fragrance, the Aqua or this one. I'd love to hear your take, good or bad or the ugly. You let us know what you guys think about it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.